Hello Virgo, welcome to your May reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, unprogressed, or just wherever you have Virgo. So, May, the theme of the month for you is really letting go and having faith. I feel like Virgo, there is literally a situation that you're going through. It definitely could be financial, definitely could be relationship-wise. But it feels like for a lot of you guys it is financial, but it feels like Spirit is literally forcing you to have faith right now. Like you are literally, I have the Sun out here, I have Mars out here, force. The Sun says Spirit, Mars says force, ninth house says faith. You are literally being forced this month to rely on your faith. I was feeling almost intoxicated in your energy. Like as soon as I was getting in your energy, I was listening to your song and like laying out your cards and everything, and I just felt like almost drunk. Like it was amazing. I feel like you're really going through a physically like tough time. I keep wanting to say financially. For a lot of you guys, I think this is definitely this is manifesting, this struggle is manifesting as financial issues. We have the beggar archetype out here. It says light attributes confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. The shadow attribute is dependence on others to the exclusion of effort. So this is a month where your survival is really, really being highlighted, and I feel like you're being forced into having like this recommitment. I think it feels like a recommitting to spirit, because it feels like you are going through something that's literally like so overwhelming that it's almost at the point in May where you just go, okay, I've had enough. Like I'm looking at her hands and how she's like holding them up, and I'm saying, okay, that's enough. It's time to just rely on spirit. Like it's literally time to let go. Like I'm not going to let this bother me anymore. I can't even believe that. I've just started filming and my camera battery is about to die. I thought I was ready. So it feels like this is unexpected. It feels like this month, I want to say, like it could even be that with this lover archetype coming out, it could be that you are holding on to something that you've had to recently let go of. It could be a relationship, or it could just be like, you know, this could even be like, you know, a home that you've loved, like a family home, or it just feels like something that you've maybe cherished has sort of like begun to exit your life or has exited. And so in May, it's kind of like you being forced to sort of get back on the spiritual wagon. With this mystic, it says revels in intimate union with the divine. So the thing is, this month, it's going to be very up and down in terms of like, you know, you're going to have experiences where you see with this beggar, he's like, she's holding her face, she looks distressed, she looks freaked out, she looks like she's unsure about like everything. She's kind of like, this is all too much, this is overwhelming. But then we have this mystic where it's kind of like, but then, you know, you get a breath, you take a moment, and, you know, you kind of allow yourself to be in a total surrender. Like I was really feeling that when I was tuning into your energy. Like surrender is a huge theme for you this month. The biggest challenge that is really going to come up for you, and that, you know, it's what you've already been going through. I think it's the financial thing, because when I asked for your challenge in May, we had the Five of Pentacles and the Devil, and I do feel like there's something that's like not giving you anything anymore. There's something that just was, I feel this disappointment. I feel like something has been really disappointing, and it's been a challenge to, with this Knight of Cups in reverse, I think like find positivity, to find light, to find humor. It could even be that things just feel really, really serious at the moment, and you've been feeling really quite stuck. Like I'm getting a very stuck energy. We also have the Two of Swords in reverse. So it feels like a lot of you guys are moving through a period of just feeling like there's like a lack of something. I don't know, for some of you guys it's a lack of love. For a lot of you guys it's just, it's literally, it's a lack of money. It's like when it comes with this Devil, because Devil is Capricorn energy. So, you know, this is your career and everything like that. The Devil card can really speak of like overworking and things like that. It could feel like you need, like there's this belief, and because, you know, Virgo, you are such hard workers, there's this this challenge that you're sort of moving through is this belief that you need to work yourself almost to the ground, I think, in order to receive. Like, I think in the past you have been sort of the one that carries all the weight, that bears the burden. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you've been doing this since childhood. I feel like your spirit, like your spirit feels like it's really coming through strong in May, where it's kind of like you being forced to, it's almost like spirit is forcing you to transform with this death card. It's transforming your perception of reality. And for a lot of you guys, it's like maybe you've been going through a really tough time financially with your partner, and it's really taken a toll on how you look at relationships in general. Maybe it's really taken a toll on whether you you know, you think that it's maybe a little like it kind of feels a little bit like for some of you guys you've just come out of a turbulent relationship that had a lot of financial issues, and so now there's kind of it's come to a head. It's almost like someone maybe going through a divorce, and you know, all the financial things that come up with that. It's almost like trying to figure all that out is really overwhelming, and it sort of has the potential to really trigger you into cycles of lack. But the thing is, it's bringing these things up because they're already existing within you. With this Two of Swords in reverse, I'm feeling like, you know, these are feelings and subconscious thoughts that you've already had for a long time, and they're currently manifesting. So, you know, with this mystic and this 9th house of faith, you know, it's Mars in the 9th house. Mars is the planet of and we have the sun here. So these are two powerful, malefic, really, forces to be reckoned with. So, you know, there's been a war on your faith. I feel like you've almost felt like you've been in battle, like spiritual warfare is really coming up. Because you guys feel like you are really spiritually evolved. And so there has been there definitely feels like there have been attacks on your on you, because it feels like you do with the sun. You shine so brightly, and this lover, like, I feel like it says great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something, because you have like such a pure devotion to what it is that you love. Like, Virgo is literally the archetype of like the healer, like the one that will go above and beyond to take care of others. You know, so it's, I think a real challenge has just been moving through, I think, the anxiety of all this as well, because it's had a feeling and an effect of making it feel like maybe I'm never sort of, like, you know what it feels like? Because with this Knight of Pentacles, I have the King of, not the King, the Knight of Wands underneath it. And it's really giving me the message of like someone who's literally lost their passion and their zest for life, because they're so afraid of they're feeling so left out in the cold. They're feeling so, sort of like lackful. Like, it almost feels like there's a lack of warmth. There has been a lack of warmth in your life for a while, Virgo, but I feel, look, how I was saying with this Mars and this Sun, like, this is heat, this is fire, this is warmth. So I feel like in May, like, the warmth is coming back. The heat is returning. With this balance, it says take time to relax, indulge a little more or less, set boundaries with your work. And what we were saying before, we've been talking a lot about, like I said, like with finances, and we said earlier with this Devil card, this can be overworking. So set boundaries with how much you think you need to work. I think for some of you guys, you know, you are real lovers of life and real lovers of spirit, and you know, it kind of feels like you have this, well, you have the Divine Feminine out here. It says Goddess. It says honor your Divine Feminine energy, set your inner beauty, let love every part of you. So you have this really like beautiful sort of, it feels like relaxing. It feels like, Virgo, you have like two seriously different sides of you, where it's like one side of you is just such a hard worker, and the other side of you is just like, I just really know how to relax and to enjoy life and to play. And I think that that's where the boundaries need to come in with your work, because I think when it comes to work, you don't have this playful mentality, or sometimes you forget. I think that you go into things with like this heart that sometimes, you know, it can get a little bit stomped on, because I feel like you do have such such an open, like, it just feels like you have such a love for everybody, and it feels like you have such an openness to you that people have taken advantage at times, and it's left you feeling like you're one out, you know? It's left you feeling like there are parts of you that have been sort of like taken away, like siphoned. I'm literally seeing like someone siphoning petrol. You know, so it's kind of, that's definitely, like, that's the challenge that's coming up, is working through these feelings. Because at the same time, the blessing is that, ooh, the blessing is that this is ending, that this ending has happened, you know, this ending doesn't look like a blessing, but when the death card comes out, it had to die. I just saw 1111 on the camera, so this is a portal. May is a portal for you. The blessing is the fact that, look, and now I'm just staring at this in the background. Well, obviously my camera battery ran out, so we're at a totally different camera now. I'm using my phone. Anyway, let's get back into it, Virgo. The first thing I notice when I look at this card is just how the sun is rising through this doorway in the background, this portal. May is a portal. You are being purified. Like, you are already the zodiac sign of purity. You're the fucking virgin, Virgo. So, you know, death, this is the parts of you that needed to be, or not even the parts of you, this is the parts of your life that needed to be killed off, you know? I'm seeing this guy, you see, this guy's dead. He didn't need to be here anymore. But see, this little girl with her beautiful little flower, she's being spared. This woman, she's being spared. You know, you haven't lost everything. You are literally just being metamorphosized. This Four of Pentacles, there is so much that you are still holding on to, and you know, it is what it is. Like, humans, we have such a hard time of letting go of the things that we care about, the things that we love. And like, obviously, it's a fucking, like, this Devil card, it's an attachment, because humans, we become attached. We're literally designed to become attached to the things that feel safe and comfortable, you know? It's a survival thing. So, you know, this is holding on to the Four of Pentacles. It's just before the Five of Pentacles. You see where the Four of Pentacles leads? This is holding on to things where there's nothing left. Holding on to the Four of Pentacles, so hoarding what you have, holding on to something that you know you're ready to let go of, is only going to lead to, you know, essentially losing that thing. You know, you're going to lose it, so you might as well, I just heard, like, do it with dignity. So, you know, a lot of you guys, it's like maybe you really are working a job that does not suit you. It does not feel right. Maybe it's that you're watching co-workers or an industry treat people without dignity. Like, for some of you guys, it feels like maybe you work in, like, a specific industry. Could be medical field, could be just the corporate world, banking world, wherever. But it feels like you're watching people be treated unfairly, and your spirit is like, no, like, this is where this has to die. In your own relationships, it's almost like your spirit is turning on, and you are being forced to let go of and to end what isn't good for you, what isn't healing, what isn't, you know, what isn't actually fulfilling to your spirit, what doesn't make you feel at peace, what constantly gives you chaos you don't need to hold on to, you know? It's like this, sometimes we get addicted to the drama. I don't know. It's like it's not even that. I don't know. But sometimes, like, we just get, it's not even addicted. You know what it is? It's like we're just so caught up in cycles and patterns. We have the Goddess out here, and this card always makes me think of, like, cycles and patterns. Underneath that, it says growth. So you've really been growing through something, going and growing through something. So there's this Ace of Swords and this King of Cups. This is really, really, May is going to have you in an energy of trusting your intuition, like really paying attention to your intuition, like your spiritual activation energy. Like, you are just so spiritually activated in May. And I'm not going to say that means that you're going to have, like, an easy month, because clearly you're moving through some physical issues, some physical, like tangible, real life shit right now. So it's like you can't ignore that. But you are finding this incredible balance between taking care of the physical issues that need to be taken care of, doing what needs to be done, you know, letting go of things, like moving out and trying new things, doing new things. With this Knight of Wands, it's feeling like going out and like getting yourself in new situations. Like with this Five of Pentacles, it could even feel like because you guys are struggling in some way financially, or maybe you feel like you don't have enough support around you, it's stopping you from even like going out and enjoying little things like going to the movies, or like enjoying like a meal, or just like trying new things. Like for some of you guys, you've wanted to try a dancing class for years and you still haven't done it because you always have like a reason to tell yourself why you shouldn't do it right now. And I feel like that's the thing. Spirit is just stepping in this month and it's saying like you're going to feel called, you're going to feel really intuitively pushed to try new things, to try different things. And I think for some of you guys, it's like you're even going to keep them to yourself. It's like maybe you actually do, in May, you actually are like, fuck it, I'm going to go to the pole dancing class. But you don't tell anyone. You just go and you take yourself and you do it, and you have this amazing experience because you didn't tell anyone about it, because you didn't put any expectations on it. You didn't, you know, you kind of kept it to you. You kind of kept it to your own sort of, your own energy. And so it feels like it's like this intimate kind of union that you're having with spirit, this little dance that you're having, especially with Mars coming out. Like this is physically moving, like movement and getting out and like shifting up and changing your energy. Like this sun spirit card, it's making me like want to move my hips. Like some of you guys, you really need to dance. I'm hearing like djembe drums in my head, so I feel like you you just need to like, you really want to dance. And that is so encouraged, because May, it's just like, get jiggy with it. You know, I just feel like May really wants you to celebrate yourself, and to celebrate the shifts and changes and the deaths and the rebirths that you're going through at the moment. Because I just feel like there's this really powerful high priestess with energy within you that this month is really kind of like coming into its own, and it's going to keep progressing. But it just feels like May is kind of like you and spirit are just like, you're connected. You're just on this, like, you know, call you up and like, hey Spizzer, what's going on, buddy? You know, what's going on for today? It kind of just feels like that sort of energy. So let's grab a quick card on your love life. Let's just get a quick bit of info on your love life, Virgo. Let's see what's going on. The Hanged One in reverse. Ooh, okay, bottom of the deck we have the Sun in reverse. So yeah, some of you guys, yeah, I knew it. I was gonna say I knew it. Some of you guys have let go of something that you did not think that you maybe were gonna let go of. You let go of something that was really, what's the word? Meant a lot to you. I think for some of you guys, like you've literally had, like for some of you guys, I think that there's like financial stuff coming up after a breakup or after a relationship has ended and changed forms. I feel like for some of you guys, there's kids involved, or, you know, there's just like, this is giving me the energy of like, this Five of Cups in reverse, Ten of Cups, and the Hanged One in reverse. This is giving me the energy of someone who's coming to into peace this month with what they have had to let go of, in terms of like a created mentality, or just an idea of a life that you thought that you were going to build with someone, or a career. You know, this could be a career as well, where you thought that, like, you know, this was the career that I was like, this is what I was going to do. And now that everything's changed, it's like, holy crap. And that brings on sorrow, that brings on a feeling of loss and a feeling of mourning, because it makes us think, well, shit, that's a whole version of our lives that we are letting go of. And we don't even realize how deeply we go into like this future creation. Like we think that we use our minds and we completely like idealize, or like think, like imagine a life for ourselves, that when we let go of something, like when we let go of it's really, really difficult because it feels like it's a full-on grief that sort of has to happen there, because it's that attachment. It's that attachment to the belief that I thought this was going to happen and that's changed. I don't know, but so love with you guys, it's like, I feel like this, with this Hanged One as well, and the Sun in reverse, like it's a time for you to be finding faith. It's funny actually, a lot of the readings that I've done this month, I feel like a lot of them aren't really all that geared towards like love. Like it feels like finding a lot of self-love in the month of May, because I mean that makes sense for Taurus, I suppose, because Taurus is like self-love and valuing the self. So, you know, it just feels like this month is like you sort of overcoming, you finding your happiness again. It feels like you finding peace, making peace, letting go, listening to your intuition more. It just feels like a month where like love is on the mind 100%, but it's starting to like not be on the heart so heavily, if that makes any sense. Like it just feels like there's a freedom that's coming through, a releasing of attachments, a releasing of things feeling so heavy, because this transformation is happening, because the letting go, you're already in a process of releasing. And so, you know, I feel like a lot of you guys, it's like, it just feels like the more you accept what you've had to let go of, the more at peace, and the more renewed and the happier essentially you're going to feel, you know. Six of Pentacles, the more life is going to feel more reciprocal. Again, I feel like, you know, the Six of Pentacles is like the more things are going to be in balance and harmony again. Because in the past, you guys have given too much, taken too much, like everything's been out of balance. And so this is you finding balance with everything again. And look, this is really weird. These cards just came out. 10 of Pentacles and Temperance. This is healing serious financial trauma. Because with this 10 of Pentacles, you know, this is an inherited sort of shit, like beliefs, money beliefs, family beliefs, beliefs in dynamics, beliefs in relationships, and everything that you're having to navigate from childhood, even like from way back in the day. And it feels like a lot of you guys are sort of really releasing a commitment, whatever this commitment was, a job, house, a partnership, something in particular. This commitment is being released, and the more you allow yourself to sort of step into the waters of something new, the more peace you're going to find, and the more restoration and healing that you're going to experience. Because it feels like you know, there's been so much that's been pushing, and May just feels like it's like a month where you finally get to maybe like let go a little bit and not feel so stuck and trapped and attacked and you know, at odds with what's going on around you. It almost feels like I've been saying, like a surrender. It really does feel like a surrender. Yeah, some of you guys, 2 of Cups. You might even meet someone this month because of this surrender, you know? It could be that you're still grieving over somebody, and then this month you meet someone and you're really, really surprised that because of all like the work you've been doing, you actually really hit it off, and you feel like you can actually, you know, this might go somewhere. So let's have a look at money. Virgo's money. Oh, we have the moon. So yeah, the money, it's like something, you're waiting on something. Whether you guys, 9 of Pentacles in reverse, you guys are waiting on something. I feel like for some of you guys, you actually do have money on the way, but this 9 of Pentacles in reverse, it feels like there actually is abundance. It just feels like maybe it's not currently accessible. The 7 of Pentacles and the moon, it just feels like there's literally how she's staring at this plant. She's like, hurry up and grow. With that moon there, it's like this, I'm uncertain whether something is growing. I'm uncertain whether something's coming. And there's also like a fear around here. There's a fear that money, it feels like something that's quite scary and maybe overwhelming at the moment. And I think, you know, we have this Temperance and this 10 of Pentacles coming out when we were talking about your love life. So it's like, it feels like these areas are connected. It feels like you might have even had a partnership that really drained you financially, And so essentially it's like you getting back on the horse, and it's taking longer than you wanted. And May, you know, is still going to be a month where things don't sort of look clear. Things don't, you know, there still is uncertainty. But I feel like, you know, with this Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, you know, it's talking about the fact that it's coming. You feel very, like, independent, like you've worked really hard for something. Look, yeah. And Spirit's not, yeah, look, okay, it's cool. King of Pentacles in reverse, yeah. So it was somebody that you were dealing with that really activated some financial karma, some financial juju. Could even literally be the fact that we have the South Node and the North Node in Scorpio and Taurus, and they're coming into the final degrees as well, so everything's amplifying. And this is the access of fucking money, of finances. So, you know, this is activating everybody and having to figure out their shit when it comes to stability and resources and sharing and all that sort of stuff. So, look, you know, now we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So, you know, for all this fear that you have about money, it's kind of like, like, May, you don't need it, you know? You don't need it. I think there is this uncertainty. It could even be like at the start of May, things feel really, really uncertain. And by the end of May, towards June, it just feels like there is so much more opportunity. There is so much more going on. It's almost like now you're needing to like figure out where to delegate certain assets, where to delegate certain things. It just feels like there's a lot more flow, but it's requiring you to do some work as well, like you to do the belief work, the thought work, all that sort of stuff. But to do this is all Pentacles. So when it comes to money, it's all real stuff. It's just all Pentacles out here right now. So this is you needing to like get your hands dirty, get nitty, get gritty, get active and get clear on what it is you want. Because some of you guys, you've been working for someone else and it doesn't feel right anymore, and you've been really questioning whether you can make something work on your own. Maybe you've tried, maybe you've put a bit of effort into it and it feels like it hasn't come to fruition. May is the month where I think things are going to click into place a little more. You're going to start seeing things grow, because look at how much, you know, Seven of Pentacles, there's shit all there, but look at how much is there by the Nine of Pentacles. That and the Eight of Pentacles is the only thing that's missing in between that. You know, that Eight of Pentacles is pretty much talking about you just getting in there and getting the work done. So May, it's kind of like, it's going to feel really intense, because I feel like you are going to go through a bit of a leap, because you're going through a complete shift in vibration, a complete shift in perception, in the way you're feeling even. It just feels like a shift in how you're approaching everything. And I think that you guys are seeing life a lot more abundantly. Because it's because of Spirit. It's because of this ninth house faith. It's because Spirit is literally shining a light into your life about what needed changing, what needed fixing. This is clearing up your financial karma, like, you know, this is clearing up, or I should say your financial blueprint. This is you working in alignment with what needs to change. So whatever it is that you've had to let go of, whatever losses you're moving through, don't allow them to you know, take from you and to convince you that there's no getting out of this situation. There's no, this is very important in May, that you don't lose yourself in lack mentality and toxic thoughts, because there's going to be the tendency is going to come up. You are going to have the impulse to want to go down that negative route. And May, you're really getting the guidance to don't do it, because you are standing literally on the edge of so much abundance. Like you can only see yourself as here in this fog, in this uncertainty, in this like, when is my time, in this impatient, I don't know when the fuck things are going to actually start working out, because I'm kind of really tired and I'm worried and I feel like, you know, I'm never going to be stable. On the other side of that, like you've got no idea how close this is. Like, you have no idea how close this abundance is. You already have the Ten of Pentacles and the Temperance out here as well. So, you know, this is so much financial healing. So much financial healing that it's going to create ancestral healing. And, you know, this is just trusting in the divine, that the divine is going to deliver it, because it is and it will. The divine is so on your side, and you need to believe that. You need to believe that the universe is not doing anything to you. It's literally doing this for you. Like, you guys are working together. The universe is not creating anything outside of your own soul's, you know, what do I call it? Your own soul's like want, desire, that's the word. Okay, last card. Let's get some advice for Virgo. For me, what is your advice? Okay, we have delight. Count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in the simple things and always expect the best. Yes, this is seeing things with a much brighter, much happier, much better perspective, because you're seeing the delight in life again. Like I was saying with this lover card, this is having unbridled passion for life itself, loving life. You know, not feeling like, I feel like this is like your shadow coming up and like stealing, it's your shadow really manifests as like really critical thoughts and beliefs about your money situation. It feels like your shadow is like, some of you guys probably have had a lot of financial things go on with your bloodline. And so it's kind of like this has been an issue that you've always had. And so it feels like your shadow comes up, especially around finances and around money and around like feeling stable and supported. That's where a lot of fear lies. But you know, it's really important that you start to expect the best, because your expectations are kind of like, that's how life usually, not always, but like, you know, just pay attention what you're intending. Your expectations are your intentions sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, you're expecting something, so that you're putting that energy out there. It's kind of like setting an intention. So what is your expectation around money? It says, we have the abundance card out here. It says, enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited and blessings are coming to you. So that's the belief system, like that's the way you need to be thinking, because it's true. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply literally is unlimited and blessings are coming to you, because at times, like recently, you felt very limited. It's felt like there's not enough to go around. And May is a month that's trying to teach you there is plenty. There is enough to go around. It's the way you see it. Possibility. Raise your standards. Elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. Literally twice. It says your supply is unlimited. You have unlimited potential. Unlimited. Like, that needs to be your word of the month, Virgo. Unlimited. I am unlimited. I am unlimited. Say that to yourself every single day. I am unlimited in every way, shape, and form, because you really have so much more power than you give yourself credit. You allow your mind to convince you that you're not good enough, when you well and truly are. Adventure. Dare to do things differently. Manifest your travel dreams and move to a new location. So, you know, some of you guys, you really want to go on an adventure. You want to go on a trip, or you want to move somewhere, or you want to do something differently, and you're worried. It feels like you're not sure about whether you can do it. And this is confirmation. You can do it. It's your beliefs and your thoughts about how you can make it happen, because you guys have been feeling really stuck and stagnant for a while. How am I going to make my dreams happen? How am I going to make life happen? How am I going to do all this? You know, how am I going to follow my dreams and to support myself whilst also doing something I love and, you know, doing life? It feels like life's kind of like pushed down a little bit. And so like May is kind of like you picking yourself back up and saying, you know what, life, okay, I get it. I've learned the lesson, but I'm ready to like kind of to try this again, but like from an older, more mature, more healed perspective, because now like you have forced me into needing to have faith again, because it feels like for a long time you've been trying to go it alone, just make everything happen. And that's when Spirit's going to come in and say, okay, nope, you need to learn that, you know, you can't, not everything force, you can't force everything. Sometimes you need to have faith, you know? So, Virgo, I'm going to leave this reading here. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you're still here with me, I love you so much. Please do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and if it resonated. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There'll be plenty more content where this comes from. If you would like to book a personal tarot or astrology reading with me, you can do that through the link down below to my website. I would like to thank your angels, your ancestors, your higher self, your spirit guides, all of the beautiful benevolent beings that are surrounding us in all moments, for allowing me to channel this reading and this message for you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is everything. Don't forget to check out your channeled song, and I will see you in the next reading, Virgo. Have the most incredible May. Peace.